Hello, good morning everyone. Am I audible to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so let's start quickly. Uh, I actually already we are falling short of 7 minutes. So basically, yesterday I have sent one Google form for the quick revision. So any doubts on that Google form? Any queries? Any queries, guys? Have you seen it?
Yes, ma'am. There is an chart in the Google form. So
Hmm.
I was not. I was not sure how to calculate that. So just if you can give me some idea about it again.
Yeah, sure. So basically, I'm going to start with the same table, so it will give you the fair idea how what to do with that chart. Anything else about it?
There was the first question in the Google form.
Hmm.
Analyze the pattern based on the age. So
Right.
my answer was wrong because when I submitted, I got the answers. So
No,
I
that is
wanted
the
to know
that is the
how to.
descriptive part. So जहाँ पे descriptive answers है ना, probably you are getting it as a wrong and you are not getting 1 mark. That is perfectly fine because descriptive answers differ from person to person. Definitely my pattern of wants will be different from your pattern of wants, so don't worry about it. It's just for practice.
Okay.
Okay.
Ma'am, I have not received the Google form yet.
Palash,
For yesterday,
WhatsApp group भी बना
I
है ना?
said बनाया है,
हाँ.
but I have not received now.
Okay, today I'll talk to Prasad sir directly. ठीक है?
Would
चलो.
you have sent it on email or on a group?
First of all, we have sent it on email as well. Then if you have not received, I'll talk to Prasad sir. ठीक है, पलाश? चलो, let's start. So guys, just let me know whether are you having the PPT before you. Are you able to have screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So yesterday we ended our session with this table and we were trying to measure the utility in the number. कि चलो एक किटकैट खा के मुझे अप टू 30 लेवल तक यूटिलिटी मिली. सेकेंड किटकैट खा के मुझे 55 लेवल तक यूटिलिटी मिली. लेकिन इफ आई वांट टू कैलकुलेट कि दूसरे वाले किटकैट से मुझे कितनी यूटिलिटी मिली, then we have turned to the calculation of less than cumulative, where we have done 55 minus 30. So I can say पहली किटकैट खा के मुझे 30 की यूटिलिटी मिली, दूसरी किटकैट खा के मुझे 25 की यूटिलिटी मिली, एंड इन टोटल I have received utility of 55 after consuming 2 KitKats. बट जैसे जैसे कंजम्पशन बढ़ता गया, टोटल यूटिलिटी भी बढ़ रही है अप टू 8 कंजम्पशन. लेकिन जब मैंने 9th सीरियल नंबर वाली किटकैट खाई, तब यूटिलिटी स्टैग्नेंट रह गई. एंड व्हेन आई एम कैलकुलेटिंग द मार्जिनल यूटिलिटी फ्रॉम एडिशनल 1 यूनिट, मार्जिनल मतलब एडिशनल 1 यूनिट, मार्जिनल यूटिलिटी, वहां पे मुझे दिखाई दिया कि देयर इज नॉट एन इंक्रीज इन मार्जिनल यूटिलिटी, देयर इज अ स्टैग्नेंसी, तो जीरो आ गया. बट व्हेन आई हैव कंज्यूम्ड 10th number of KitKat, the even total utility has fallen down to 103, leading to the resulting into the negative marginal utility. पहले तो मुझे 105 में से जीरो एडिशनल यूटिलिटी मिली थी, लेकिन 10th किटकैट जब मैंने खाया, I started feeling dissatisfied. इसीलिए marginal utility क्या हो गई? Negative. If you refer to overall column of only marginal utility, you can observe though total utility is increasing by one after one consumption, marginal utility, the utility derived from additional consumption of 1 unit, had shown the declining trend always. It had started with 30, the highest utility, and slowly and steadily it has fallen down to negative utility. Now, even I have asked one question in what can we say, in the quick revision to draw. Then how we can draw? Let me show you quickly. First of all, I hope you are able to have a screen. On x-axis,
Yes,
we
ma'am.
total utility, right? On y-axis, we will take or we can do it in a different manner also. Let me do it. Okay. Now, are you able to have the fair more bigger graph? So let me put it in different way. On x-axis, let's take quantity, and on y-axis, let's take only the utility. Okay. So how much quantities are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. पूरा नहीं आ रहा यहाँ पे. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Who is drawing? Rahul. क्या कर रहे हो भाई? बच्चे हो आप लोग सीनियर केजी के. One, two, three. Sorry.
कुठं गेला माझं मला मास्क
Please keep your audio off. So on x-axis, we have taken the quantity, and on y-axis, we are going to take the utility. Right? Abhi, if I go through the numbers, I can take the measurement of, say, 1 centimeter is equal to 10. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, and so on. When we consumed first KitKat, now I'm mainly concentrating on the total utility column. Let's draw the total utility column. We got the total utility of 30. The total utility is of 30 with the first consumption. With the second consumption, we have received the total utility of 55. Then third consumption, we got 75. Then somewhat 89, 99. I'm not having a big blackboard here, so I'm just adjusting. Then 105, 105, and again 103. So if I join this total utility curve, it is showing that it has increased and then it is started declining. Now let's draw the marginal utility curve. With the first consumption, we have started with the same figure, that is 30. बट जैसे जैसे कंजम्पशन बढ़ता गया वैसे वैसे आपकी यूटिलिटी कम होती गई. With the second consumption, we got the utility of only 25. Then with the third, we got 20. Then fourth, it will be 14. Then with fifth, it is 10. उसके बाद 5, 1, यहाँ पे तो 0, and finally we got the total utility of -2. And if we join this curve, how we are getting it? Total utility first increasing, then it is becoming stagnant, and finally it is declining. It's about the total utility. But if we look at the curve of marginal utility, it is continuously declining, showing continuously decreasing pattern. Are you getting it? So even if you don't have the figures of quantity or of total utility and marginal utility, you can simply draw or you can simply show the relation. How you can show the relation? आपको एक सिंपल ग्राफ निकालना है तो इन शॉर्ट नोट्स वगैरह कुछ नहीं, आपको क्वांटिटी यहाँ पे लेनी है एंड यूटिलिटी वाई एक्सिस पे लेनी है. You will start both the utilities, the curve of both the utilities from the same point. Then first show the increase, first show the straight increase, then stagnancy, and then downfall. And what about the marginal utility? Marginal utility will be showing the negative curve only. And you can simply show the 3 sections of this utility. How you can do 3 sections? This is the first section to understand the law of diminishing marginal utility. This is second, and this is third. How? When total utility is increasing, I'm talking about the first section. When the total utility is increasing, the diminishing marginal utility, the marginal utility is decreasing, but at less rate. मतलब वो decline हो रहा है लेकिन declining rate कम है. When it becomes stagnant, the marginal utility का declining rate positive है लेकिन ज्यादा है. But when it becomes declining, when total utility becomes declining, आपका marginal utility is less than 0. Are you getting it, guys? When it is increasing, your marginal utility is started declining, but with the rate of greater than 1. When it becomes stagnant, the rate between the growth, it is less than 1. But when it has started declining, the growth rate becomes negative. So please remember, when it will be declining, the growth rate in the marginal utility will be negative. Is that clear to you guys? Any questions? Any questions from this? Now can you draw the diagram? Hello? Hello, guys.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Perfectly, you can draw the diagram.
Okay.
Yes.
That's great.
Yes, ma'am.
Now let's go to the next slide. Arre, what happened? Just give me a moment. Huh? So the question is, what is the relation between marginal utility and total utility? So we have already seen total utility rises as long as marginal utility is positive. मैं फिर से आपको यहाँ पे बता रही हूँ. Total utility rises as long as your marginal utility is positive. Same figure. Total utility rises as long as your marginal utility is positive. जो मैंने बात की section 1. Marginal utility diminishes throughout. That is true thing. ये जो marginal utility है वो तो negative ही हो रही है. When marginal utility is 0, your total utility is maximum. I am talking about point number 2, section number 2, जहाँ पे stagnancy है. It's maximum, मतलब before fall, when it's maximum, your marginal utility is 0. When marginal utility is negative, when it is going down below the x-axis, आपकी ये जो total utility है वो क्या हो गई? Negative हो गई, right? So MU मतलब marginal utility is the rate of change of total utility. मतलब ये जो ऊपर जा रही है total utility, then it is having stagnancy and then it is falling down. ये क्यों हो रहा है और किस रेट से हो रहा है? That is totally dependent on the slope of marginal utility. And we have also seen that marginal utility can be positive, 0 and negative, defining the 3 different sections. फिर से मैं बता रही हूँ, that is very important. It is rising, section 1. In section 1, your total utility, it is rising as marginal utility is positive and the rate is greater than 1. Then it becomes stagnant in the second section. But you can see the growth rate, the slope of the marginal utility is positive, but it is less than 1. So having the stagnancy. And you can observe this is the highest point before the falling of total utility. When the total utility reaches to the highest point, your marginal utility has touched the x-axis, indicating that MU is equal to 0. As soon as your marginal utility becomes negative, your MU is less than 0. That time, the slope, as it becomes less than 0, the slope of the total utility is also less than 0, indicating the declining. Is that clear? So you can easily establish, or you can easily write a short note on the relationship between total utility and marginal utility. अगर आपको short note है कि explain the relationship between the total utility and marginal utility, you have to draw first this diagram having quantity on x-axis and utility on y-axis, having two curves MU and TU. Divide these curves into, as I said, 3 parts, 1, 2, 3, and then start explaining this PPT. That's it. You will definitely get good marks in it. Now, how we can define it in the equation? क्योंकि बहुत बार ऐसे इकोनॉमिक्स में होता है कि जब स्टैट या इक्वेशन की बात चलती है तो पीपल से अरे let's keep it for as option. Let's keep it for as options. So how we can calculate the total utility in the terms of marginal utility? Guys, I hope you are having the graph, the table before you. एक झट से आप ये टेबल लिख सकते हो अपने नोटबुक में, because I am going to show you in the business mathematical way also how we can prove the equation. क्योंकि बहुत बार मैंने देखा है कि इकोनॉमिक्स में अगर मैं इक्वेशन की बात करूं, आधे लोग छोड़ जाते हैं कि नहीं मैम, we are not fond of mathematics. But nowadays, guys, mathematics, accounting, economics have come together and they have formed one subject called econometrics. And आप आगे जाके जो marketing analytics पढ़ोगे या financial analytics पढ़ोगे या HR analytics पढ़ोगे, उसका सारा का सारा जो backbone है ना, वो है econometrics, जिसमें आपको थोड़ा बहुत finance भी आना चाहिए, economics भी आना चाहिए और business maths भी आना चाहिए. So econometrics is a base. So have you done with the copying the figures? Hello.
Yes, ma'am. We are doing it.
Just let me know once you are done. क्योंकि मुझे आपको बताना पड़ेगा. Hello.
Done, ma'am.
Done? Okay. Okay. Now let's start understanding this equation. क्या दिया है भाई उन्होंने? TU, total utility derived after consumption of all units, is sum of marginal utility derived from the first unit plus marginal utility derived from the second unit up to, मतलब हम addition करते गए up to marginal utility derived from the last unit. So last unit is shown just by MUN. N stands for MU stands for marginal utility and N stands for the last unit of consumption. Last unit of consumption. Right? So how we can derive or how we can say this equation is absolutely correct based on our table. You know guys, अगर even if I am telling you कि ये equation आपको रट्टा मारना पड़ेगा, ये equation important है, you should ask me, ma'am, why should we learn this equation? Is it correct? Why I am saying so? क्योंकि अगर मैं आपको पूछूं कि आपने 9th standard में या 10th standard में logarithm क्यों पढ़ा, आपके पास कोई आंसर है guys? Do you have the answer?
No, ma'am.
आपने कभी पूछा कि मैम आई एम गोइंग टू whether I am going to use it in the future studies or whether it is really practically usable? नहीं, हम सिर्फ पढ़ते हैं क्योंकि वो सिलेबस में है. Guys, please come out of this perspective. आपको पता है logarithm is a fundamental requirement, या जो आप डेरिवेटिव सीखते हो 12th स्टैंडर्ड में. साइंस के बच्चों ने अगर मैथ्स, साइंस के बच्चों को तो मैथ्स कंपलसरी रहता है, कॉमर्स के बच्चों ने अगर मैथ्स लिया है तो जो आप डेरिवेटिव पढ़ते हो, that derivative and logarithm is the base for forecasting the demand. हम जो लॉ ऑफ डिमांड पढ़ने वाले हैं ना, उसमें मैं आपको सिखाने वाली हूँ हाउ टू फोरकास्ट एक्चुअल डिमांड फॉर द कंपनी. MBA का इकोनॉमिक्स सिर्फ रट्टामार इकोनॉमिक्स नहीं है, इट्स मोर प्रैक्टिकल. ओके, सो नाउ लेट्स so start always asking the questions, and now let's derive, now let's prove this equation. Here I am taking the quantity, this is the quantity and this is the MU. How much units we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. फिर भी मुझे जगह नहीं मिल रही. ठीक है, I'll put it like this, no problem. Here we are having quantity and this is our MU. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and finally 10. Can you tell me what is the MU derived from the first unit? आपने लिख के लिया है ना? Hello.
It's 30.
30. 30. Okay. Second,
55.
25.
25.
Third,
20.
20. Fourth,
40.
fifth,
10.
sixth,
5.
5,
1. 0. Minus 2.
0 minus 2.
2.
Now, can anyone take the sum of all these? क्योंकि इक्वेशन में तो लिखा है कि what is total utility derived from the 10 units of consumption, nothing but the sum of 10.
89, 99,
80, 90, 104,
103.
103.
3.
तो आप अभी
Three.
ये देखिए कि जो आपकी टोटल यूटिलिटी है, हाँ, 10th यूनिट के सामने टोटल यूटिलिटी कितनी है? 10th यूनिट के सामने टोटल यूटिलिटी कितनी दिख रही है आपको?
103.
103. मतलब इक्वेशन प्रूव हो गया. Total utility received after the consumption of all these 10 unit is 103. ये देखा था हमने. So we can now easily say that sum of all marginal utility is total utility after having consumption of all units. So आपको समझ में आया ये इक्वेशन हमने कैसे प्रूव किया? So this equation is absolutely correct.
Yes, ma'am.
Right? Now let's talk about
Yes, ma'am.
this equation. इस इक्वेशन में क्या बताया उन्होंने? मार्जिनल यूटिलिटी ऑफ nth यूनिट. nth यूनिट कैसे निकालेंगे? टोटल यूटिलिटी ऑफ nth यूनिट माइनस टोटल यूटिलिटी ऑफ n-1. अब आधे बच्चे भागते हैं ये n-1 आया तो. अभी मैं क्या करती हूँ? लेट n इज इक्वल टू 5. अगर मैंने n5 अज्यूम किया तो n-1 क्या होगा? 4. समझ में आया यहाँ तक? हेलो, बिल्कुल समझ में आया. तो यही इक्वेशन आई विल राइट विद द नंबर ऑफ यूनिट्स. मतलब 5 किटकैट्स कंजम्पशन और 4 किटकैट का कंजम्पशन. ऐसे हम ये इक्वेशन फिर से लिखते हैं. तो हाउ आई विल गेट दिस इक्वेशन? सो मार्जिनल यूटिलिटी ऑफ 5th यूनिट is equal to total utility of 5th unit minus total utility of 4th unit. सही बात है? अभी आपके सामने तो टेबल है बच्चों. Now tell me what is the total utility of 5th unit? टेबल में क्या दिख रहा है? जब आप 5वीं किटकैट कंज्यूम किया आपने तो टोटल यूटिलिटी कितनी दिखाई दी?
मैम 99.
99. जब आपने 4 किटकैट्स कंज्यूम की तो 4 के सामने आपने कितना सेटिस्फेक्शन लेवल मिला? यूटिलिटी कितनी? बताइए जरा. व्हाट इज द टोटल यूटिलिटी ऑफ 4th
89.
हाँ,
89, मैम.
कितना?
89.
89.
ओके, थैंक यू. 89. मतलब मार्जिनल यूटिलिटी ऑफ 5th यूनिट इज इक्वल टू 10. सही है? आप चेक करके बताइए.
Yes, ma'am.
मार्जिनल यूटिलिटी के टेबल में 5th क्वांटिटी के सामने 10 दिख रहा है.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
राइट? सो मतलब इसका मतलब है ये भी इक्वेशन सही है. जब मैं टेबल में दिखा रही थी तब हमने सिंपली मैथमेटिकल वे में हम गए. व्हाट दे हैव डन, दे हैव जस्ट कन्वर्टेड all the mathematical table these simple equations. So now guys, can you say that equations are very much difficult? Once you are able to interpret it, equations are very simple. लेकिन क्या होता है? We don't try to interpret. हम देख के ही भाग जाते हैं. So any questions from on this equation? पक्का समझ में आया?
Yes, ma'am.
That's great.
Yes, ma'am.
Now let's let's frame the law. लॉ अल्फ्रेड मार्शल ने कैसे फ्रेम किया? द एडिशनल बेनिफिट which a person derives. What do you mean by additional benefit? Additional benefit matlab he is talking about the marginal utility, because marginal is nothing but the additional. Marginal means additional. So additional benefit, in other words, the marginal utility which a person derives from a given increase in stock. Increase in stock का मतलब है increase in consumption of a thing diminishes with every increase in stock का मतलब है consumption that he already has. You know guys, ये जब लॉस फ्रेम करते हैं ना तो इतना बोरिंग इंग्लिश यूज करते हैं कि सामने वाला डर कर भाग जाता है. उसने क्या बताया है कि जैसे आपका कंजम्पशन बढ़ेगा वैसे मार्जिनल यूटिलिटी कम होगी. दैट्स इट, खत्म. यही तो हमने टेबल में देखा ना, यही तो हमने ये देखा. ये टोटल यूटिलिटी बढ़ गई, फिर स्टैग्नेंट हो गई, फिर नीचे गई. लेकिन मार्जिनल यूटिलिटी क्या हो रही थी? आफ्टर एवरी कंजम्पशन इट वाज गोइंग डाउन ओनली. ये तो कभी बढ़ी ही नहीं, इट इज गोइंग डाउन. तो यही उन्होंने बताया ना, द एडिशनल बेनिफिट, the marginal utility which a person derives from a given increase in stock, मतलब person derives from every increase in consumption, diminishes मतलब declines with every increase in consumption. Simple. Marginal utility decreases with increase in consumption. That's it. This is the law of diminishing marginal utility. इससे ज्यादा कुछ नहीं है. मैंने लॉ सिंपल यहाँ पे लिख दिया. Marginal utility decreases with increase in consumption. As consumer increases the consumption of any one commodity keeping constant the consumption of other commodities, the marginal utility of variable commodities must eventually decline. So आप अगर नोट्स लिख रहे हो तो ये इतना ही लिख लेना और ये हमें याद रखना है. बट ये सही कब होगा? when we are doing consumption continuously. एक के बाद एक के बाद एक के बाद एक हम अगर बिस्लरी की बोतल पीते रहे तभी ये लॉ प्रूव होगा. अगर आपने ऐसा किया कि 5 किलोमीटर का रन करके आए तब आपने एक बिस्लरी की बोतल का कंजम्पशन किया, उसके अगर 2 घंटे बाद दूसरा बिस्लरी का बोतल पिया तो आपकी यूटिलिटी गिरेगी नहीं, क्योंकि टाइम गैप गया है उसके बीच. इंस्टेड आपकी यूटिलिटी बढ़ेगी. सो कंजम्पशन यहाँ पे कैसा चाहिए? कंटिन्यूअसली चाहिए. और जो प्रोडक्ट का कंजम्पशन आप कर रहे हो वो होमोजेनियस है. होमोजेनियस का मतलब क्या है? दीज आर एजम्पशंस. होमोजेनियस का मतलब है same. If you are eating, if you are having the Bisleri bottle of say 200 ml, you should have the Bisleri bottles of 200 ml only. ऐसा नहीं कि पहले आपने आधा लीटर पिया, दूसरी बोतल 1 लीटर का पिया, तीसरी बोतल आप फिर से 250 ml का पिया. नो, the product should be homogeneous. तभी ये लॉ प्रूव होगा. अदरवाइज टाइम लैप्स आया, प्रोडक्ट चेंज हो गया तो आपकी यूटिलिटी बढ़ सकती है. राइट नाउ लेट्स गो टू द नेक्स्ट स्लाइड. लिमिटेशंस. यू नो, आप हमेशा याद रखना कि हर एक लॉ को लिमिटेशंस होगी, क्योंकि इवन इन इकोनॉमिक्स वी गो फॉर द कंट्रोल्ड एक्सपेरिमेंट्स. कभी भी ऐसा नहीं होगा कि वो यूनिवर्सली एप्लीकेबल है. एक्सेप्शंस तो होनी ही होनी है. राइट? हाँ, बट कैसा है कि इफ वी हैव टेकन द सैंपल ऑफ 100, प्रोबेबली दिस लॉ is applicable to 90 to 95% scenario or 90 to 95% sample. So therefore, we can say that this law is applicable universally with the exceptions of 5%, right? And this is acceptable Even if you go for the econometrics, even if you run the softwares like SPSS for financial modeling or statistical modeling, every software accepts the confidence level at the rate of 95% level. Matlab, even statistics accept the chances of error up to 5%. Is that clear to you? So अभी देखते हैं क्या limitations है. Homogeneous units. Yeah, when you want to prove this law of diminishing marginal utility, जैसे मैंने आपको बोला कि जो आप कंजम्पशन कर रहे हो प्रोडक्ट का वो हमेशा सेम होना चाहिए, स्टैंडर्ड यूनिट में होना चाहिए, और तीसरा है कंजम्पशन कंटिन्यूअस होना चाहिए. टाइम लैप्स अगर हुआ तो you cannot prove this law. The law fails in case of prestigious goods. Can anybody explain what do you mean by prestigious? Yeah, can you explain what do you mean by prestigious good? Yeah, I'm waiting for your answer, guys. What do you mean by prestigious? You can use the chat box as well, no problem. Hello. सो गए क्या सब लोग? What do you mean by
Yes,
prestigious,
ma'am.
guys?
No, ma'am.
Yes, what do you mean by prestigious? I'm not talking about the prestige cooker. I'm talking about the prestigious goods. क्या लगता है आपको? एग्जाम्पल देकर भी बता सकते हो कि मैम अकॉर्डिंग टू मी दिस इज अ प्रेस्टिजियस गुड.
Having Apple phones can be prestigious.
Guys, you need to speak,
Hello, ma'am.
you are doing a management course, so if you fail to interact, if you scared to be being wrong, then
Quality
you
of
will face
product.
problem. Huh?
Apple phones can be prestigious goods.
Beta, you are not audible. Speak loudly a little bit.
Apple phones.
Yeah, it means the goods, according to people, the goods which gives them the status. So when we are acquiring the prestigious goods, the marginal utility
Quantity of goods.
right. The marginal utility derived from such goods, it is said that it never goes decline, it never goes negative, or it never goes declining. मतलब पहले आपके पास शायद MI का फोन होगा, you will feel okay, now I am having a good phone, but जैसे ही Apple आया 12 mini या 12 Pro, when you will get the Apple 12 Pro, आपको ड्रीम्स आने लगेंगे कार के. जब कार आएगी तब आपको चाहिए अभी SUV, जब SUV आएगी तब आप कहोगे नहीं अभी मुझे BMW चाहिए. So the demand for the prestigious goods always increases along with the increase in marginal utility. So in that case, this law diminishes. Okay. The next case is the case of related goods. What do you mean by related goods? Any idea? What do you mean by related goods? Either they are complementary or they are competitive. Related goods comprises of two parts. One is complementary good, and the second one is a competitive goods. So what do you mean by complementary? सिंपल बात कहती हूँ, आपके हाथ में अभी स्मार्टफोन है, तो स्मार्टफोन और उसका चार्जर, दीज आर कॉम्प्लीमेंट्री, कंजम्पशन साथ में होगा. या स्मार्टफोन और उसका इंटरनेट सर्विस, अगर इंटरनेट नहीं है तो भूचाल आता है घर में, क्या करे क्या करे क्या करे. सो स्मार्टफोन एंड इंटरनेट सर्विस आर कॉम्प्लीमेंट्री. Your smartphone and Google Play Store service is complementary. The second part is a competitive goods. What do you mean by competitive goods? Again, I'm keeping the smartphone and your tabs. Your tabs and your laptops are competitive. Either you can use a tab or you can use laptop. When I'm conducting the economics lecture, I always conduct it on a tab. When I'm conducting the accounting lecture, I conduct on the laptops. I cannot conduct simultaneously, or it is not necessary that when I'm logged in on a tab, I have to log in on laptop as well. So these both are competitive goods. So how it fails to define the margin, to define this law? Let's talk about the complementary goods. जैसे मैंने आपको कहा, एक तरफ स्मार्टफोन है and on the other hand we have its charger. If the marginal utility derived from smartphone decreases, not necessary the marginal utility derived from its charger will also decrease. You may use this charger for charging your battery backup, which you use for different purposes. So it's not necessary कि एक का कंजम्पशन की वजह, एक का कंजम्पशन होने के बाद उसकी मार्जिनलिटी डिक्रीज हो गई तो इसकी भी डिक्रीज हो गई. Not at all. Now let's start about the competitive goods. On one side we have tab and on other side we have laptop. If the marginal utility from the tab has been declined, please pay attention to the competitive goods nature. Huh? If I want to take now managerial accounting lecture, if I'm done with the economics lecture, then the marginal utility will decline because I cannot take the mathematical equations on the tab. So when the marginal utility derived from the tab decreases, and as soon as I'll start using laptop, the marginal utility derived from the laptop increases. Therefore, we can say there is inverse relation, जिसको indirect relation भी बोलते हैं. Indirect relation in marginal utility of two products, right? There is an inverse relation between the tab and laptop. When you are using competitive goods, you will have the inverse relation in marginal utility of competitive products. Any questions on the base of prestigious goods and related goods? Any questions? Any doubts? Now, let's come to the last limitation, that is based on unrealistic assumption. They are saying कि भाई आप जो यूटिलिटी काउंट कर रहे हो ना, कि पहला बिस्लरी की या पहली किटकैट खाने के बाद मुझे 30 यूटिलिटी मिली, दूसरी किटकैट खाने के बाद मुझे 25 यूटिलिटी मिली, सो इन टोटल आई एम हैविंग द यूटिलिटी ऑफ 55. यही अनरियलिस्टिक है. According to other economists, they are saying how you can measure the level of satisfaction in number, जिसको हम बोलते हैं when you measure anything in number, it is called as cardinal approach. What it is called? It's called as cardinal approach. So they are saying you are measuring the utility in number, which is not realistic. How one can measure the satisfaction level in number? But at the beginning of the law only, we have assumed that cardinal approach is assumed while measuring the utility. कार्डिनल मतलब हम नंबर्स में मेजर करेंगे. नॉर्मली इन इकोनॉमिक्स, जाते जाते आपको ये भी बताती हूँ, इन इकोनॉमिक्स वी गो फॉर 2 अप्रोचेस, दैट इज वन कार्डिनल और दूसरा रहता है ऑर्डिनल. कार्डिनल मतलब अभी आपने देखा है कि वी हैव related the consumption to the numbers. Okay, 25, 30, 10, and then we concluded that okay, from the 3 units we have got the utility of 65, the satisfaction level of 65. When it comes to the ordinal level, when we are consuming 3 units, we give the ranking. We never measure it in numbers, but here we give ranking. From first unit, we may say that I have received a satisfaction level of Digvijay. Thank you. I have yes, I am very much aware of the timing. So out of 10, we got the satisfaction level of say 7. When we consumed second unit, we may say out of 10, I'll give rank of 8. At the third, we may say out of 10, I'll give just 3. So in totality, out of 10, यहाँ पे हम average लेंगे, 7 plus 8 plus 3 comes to 18 divided by 3. मतलब rank consumption का 6th आया, which is showing the decline, right? So this is about the cardinal approach and ordinal approach in the economics, but diminishing law of diminishing marginal utility assumes the cardinal approach, not the ordinal approach, right? Now, this is about limitations of the law. Okay, so here we are done with the diminishing marginal utility concept, and almost we are done with the timing. Now, there is a new concept which is called consumer's surplus. जाते जाते फिर से हम एक टेबल देखते हैं 2 मिनट में. We have 2 minutes, and tomorrow again we will start this table only, and we will discuss a lot about the concept of consumer surplus. I hope you are having the table before you. क्या है टेबल में? Can you read the column heads of this table?
Number of units, marginal utility, price, consumer surplus.
Right. So जब हम पहला किटकैट का कंजम्पशन कर रहे थे, we were having the marginal utility. अभी ये marginal utility column मैंने same table से as it is लिया है. We were having the marginal utility of 30 units, and for one KitKat we need to pay 20 rupees. It means I am paying 20 rupees and I am getting the marginal utility of 30 rupees, right? So I am paying less money for getting the higher utility. Matlab that is profitable for me. So when I pay less and when I am getting more satisfaction level, if we calculate in terms of money, it is called consumer surplus, and that is the reason why we purchase the goods. We feel that अरे यार मैंने बहुत कम पैसे दिए but I am enjoying more. इसीलिए लोग डिस्काउंट के चक्कर में शॉपिंग करते हैं. उनको ऐसा लगता है कि they are having the great satisfaction level as compared to the money outflow. When it comes to the second unit, we have derived a marginal utility of 25 by paying only 20 rupees. Still, we are having the consumer surplus, matlab we are having the higher utility as compared to the price given. But just look at the 9th level or just 10th level. We were completely dissatisfied with the consumption of 9th unit of KitKat and 10th unit of KitKat, and still we have to pay 20 rupees each. Matlab zero satisfaction level and price तो pay करना पड़ा, leading us the consumer deficit, जहाँ पे हमें realize होता है कि ये consumption जो किया वो बहुत ही गलत decision था. जैसे हम कभी कभी अच्छा पिक्चर होगा, अच्छा सिनेमा होगा, देखने के लिए जाते हैं, we spend 200 rupees, 300 rupees, 400 rupees, and if the cinema is not good, we feel dissatisfied. Actually we feel double dissatisfied. One, एक तो enjoyment zero हो गई, satisfaction नहीं मिला. दूसरा, hard earned money भी खर्च हो गया, and it is called consumer deficit. कल किसी ने मुझे accounting के lecture में पूछा था, मैम what do you mean by surplus? So this is the surplus, the benefit above your expenses, the income above your expenditure. So this is a concept of consumer surplus. And guys, when you are creating demand, make sure that you are having always consumer surplus, not the consumer deficit. So this is the concept of consumer surplus. Tomorrow we will learn this concept more in detail, but I'm sure that you have understood this table. Any questions on this table quickly? Any questions, guys?
No, ma'am.
पक्का समझ में आया? Actually, it's a very easy concept once you understand the concept of marginal utility. So I hope you have understood today's session, especially the limitations of the marginal utility, the diagram of total utility and marginal utility, and quickly we have gone through the consumer surplus. But tomorrow morning we will understand the consumer surplus and indifference curve in detail. So any good, any again doubts? We have just 1 minute to go.
No, ma'am.
No, okay, fine. Again, today I guess you have received the PPT, but those who have not received the PPT, I'll talk to Prasad sir. You will get the link of the revision and PPT both on your WhatsApp group as well as on your email address. So don't worry at all. Okay. So okay, on this note, let's conclude the session and meet in the evening for managerial accounting lecture, and let's derive the balance sheet and the P&L account. Let's learn the types of account from the whatever the task we have done completed yesterday. Thank you, guys. Thank you for joining the class.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thanks, ma'am.